What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Cyberknight here, your Tech and Games Crusader, and we are doing a chair unboxing and build today from a company called Gank. This chair arrived. It's about a 50-pound chair. It does have a weight limit of 350 pounds, and it is a gaming chair, all black. Has a lumbar cushion for the lower back with two motors built in that runs off of USB power. So without further ado, let's get into it. See what we got. Make sure nothing's damaged here. We got our 5-star base. Looks good. Chair back. Here's our cylinder for the height compression. Also tools. Here we got our wheels. We got covers. We have a very well wrapped, nice dense chair back. It's pretty light. And if you're concerned about the foam thickness, it is roughly 3/8 of an inch thick. Here's our lumbar cushion as well as our neck cushion. Alright, here's our base that our cylinder goes into. It screws into the bottom of the chair bottom. Got a couple of chair arms. They are height adjustable. And I would say that's about 5/8 inch thick padding on the chair arms. And here's the bottom of the chair. Sorry, it's camera's swinging. It is around my neck, so it is a 20-inch or 20.8-inch seat width. And our check-off sheet for parts and instructions. This arrived through the post office, and there's not a dent anywhere on this box. I am highly impressed, guys. It's crazy. The condition everything is in from the post office, which in my experience of the past has not been very high as far as condition of arrival. But let's go ahead and get down here. Let's get into the tools here. And there's our cylinder. with compression hide sleeves. They come apart in pieces one way. So you bring them this way, they stay together. Bring them this way, it's individual. And all this does is just cover the cylinder. Got very few tools in here, looks like. Just a couple, actually. Some screws, Allen wrench, and that's about it. So that tells me everything else must be pre-applied or pre-installed on the parts themselves. Yep. Casters. So let's see what we have on here that's already pre-applied.
Oh, fun.
Alright, looks like we got 2 screws that go right here and right here. And it looks like these right here should have pre-applied. So what we're going to do is flip this over. Yep, there's our screws, all pre-applied. Alright, just so I don't get anything dirty, I'm going to keep it on top of the bag. Like that. Okay, so we got our chair base. And as you can see, we're going to have just like this. So
that's where the girls are coming because I found that out. And I came downstairs for something else too. My brain just moved. Are you doing this by yourself, Kevin?
yeah.
See, this is my thing right here.
I did the last one by myself. It took a little longer, but this is, you know, trying to record a video on my neck at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So those are going to go right there. These are going to go right here. And they do have a little ring on here as well. Yeah, it should be done by then. All right. And there's that one. And you can see these little rings on here. It has for spacers so it doesn't strip into the fabric. We'll push this fabric down back in so that we can see where the hole is and where to line it up. And all we gotta do from here set it on, line it up. And then we've got those started, so those are in now. Let's just go ahead and get the other two where our holes are right here.
Okay. So you're recording right now, Kevin?
Yep. Yeah, about the storage for popcorn. Remember I told you it was pet food containers / rice containers that were not airtight. So a bucket would definitely be a better option, like your fondant buckets. Alright, so those are primed. They're not all the way in, but they are in. So this is on here now. Let's go ahead and look at our next step. Okay. Next step, flip it over, and let's put on the back. It's always nice whenever the steps are simple. So We got the back here. And just like the bottom, I'm going to lay the plastic down for it to lay on so it doesn't get messy or damaged. Without catching the chair again on my phone holder. Alright, so we were saying earlier, pre-installed screws, or bolts in this case. So we're going to take these out so we can line it up and put on the bottom. These do not have spacers on them because they are lining up on a plate. As you can see. So the reason that testing out this chair is I tested out another chair from the same vendor a couple of years ago, which is my current chair I use for my desk. This one is a different company, but same vendor. The other one I tested out was Fixmax, and it was for a big and tall for accommodating up to 400 pounds with a seat bottom that was 28.3 inches wide. And I turned it into a sit-stand chair because I put a high stool height cylinder on the bottom of the chair. And I took the wheels and never installed those on the bottom of the 5-star base. I just have the 5-star base on the floor. So that way I can raise up for sitting at standing height. Whenever my legs get fatigued of standing, I can sit and without having to adjust that desk height constantly, because I do have a lot of things connected to the desk. And I have a bunch of shelves under the desk. So from here, you see these rails here. This one is a free move because it's not ratcheted in like this one. See, this one actually has a lever adjustment for it. So what we're going to do is line up the back with the lever portion here. Just like that. Alright, we got that one in. Get this top one in, and that'll hold this chair back where we need it while we get the free-flowing side attached. I'm just trying to get more leverage on it so I don't get any damage done to it. And notice I'm not tightening all of these all the way in. I'm just getting everything primed. Once it's together, then I'll tighten everything whenever I flip it over to put the bottom on it. Alright, so we have a free movement here. And we'll just line it up. Sorry guys. I do have my phone on a harness around my neck, so it does bounce around a lot. I apologize for that. This is what I do whenever I don't have someone to hold the camera and do video for me, or don't want to make use of a standing tripod. Alright, so we did this one first because it's just a hole, it's not a slot. This being a slot, now we can adjust this. Just like that. So, got it there. We just got to tighten it down now to where it's not going to tear or anything. Okay. So now that we have the bottom applied, set back, we apply that. And then we're good. So now we'll go ahead and we'll lock these down. This is the one thing about blood disease and not realizing something has left my hand I don't like. We're just going to torque them down to where a quarter turn pass tight. So it stops moving right there. We'll go quarter turn. And that's in. And what we do from here, get this nice little cover. That I'm an idiot. You got the screw that goes right here. To keep it nice and clean. These are Phillips head. So hey Josh, can you get a Phillips head? Should be in the garage, on the shelf. Never mind. The other end of the wrench is a Phillips head. So that's kind of nifty that you got Allen wrench and a Phillips head. So that needs to go like that, and it's like that, so we need it to be like that. That means the angle for this currently is off. One of these might work. This should be all I need. Thank you. Alright, we got some better torque now. It is around the same head. First off, let's make sure that this is where this is supposed to fit, and that it does fit. Because that is a very tight fit. Alright, so since we know it does go there and it fits in there, what we have to do is, once we get it out, reapply the screw in here. Start with it already in torque mode. There we go. So that's how we want it, and that's how it is. So let's go ahead and turn the chair around. We have another screw here. So let's go ahead and get these two torqued down. torque. Now, for the top one, we can just spin, spin, spin. Don't have to worry about it coming out. Torqued it down. Let's see, got that one in. And that one's on. So from there, we get the seat back on. Now we're going to get the arms on. I'm going a little bit backwards, but it's okay, because this way I can turn the chair upside down. We can get the arms on. And then we can put the bottom on. And then tighten up the bottom. All right. They are the same size, same height. So it's just whichever one you want to put on whichever side, it looks like. So we'll go this way. Again, these are ones that have the spacers on them, because they're on a fabric bottom that can tear easily. And I drop it. Where this one's on a flat part that's cloth, and it's not on this pleather part right here partially. It's easier to get that one out. Alright, so we can go ahead and we can lock these down. There we go. That one's under torque, so see the difference between this chair and the one that I tested a couple of years ago is the one I had a couple of years ago had a leg rest on the bottom of the chair, so that's the biggest difference. This one was $130 and the other one was $189 just for value's sake, but that was 2017, so it was a little bit of time ago. All right, we got these off now, so we can get this on. I'm going to prime it by putting it right there. And get this one. Tighten this one down now. All right, now we'll flip it over. Do the other side. Got that one primed in. There we go. Did not catch my knuckles, thank goodness. Alright. Now with that tightened, we have one screw left. And let's get the base set up. Base! Base time. All right. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the casters out. And these are just your standard 2-inch casters. And you just apply pressure, and it is a gravity socket, so it will hold it in based on this little notch. Okay, got our base. Let's take our cylinder. And this is a part of the chair that is replaceable. You can replace it and you can have the chair be a different height. So if it's too low for your needs, this is what I've replaced with a heavy duty size. And then this part is what goes right in there. Slides in that socket and then locks in. And this is already tightened down, so after we do this, just the finishing cushion and we're done. And now, chair's built. Now all we have to do is put the cushion on. And then take it downstairs to be delivered to the person that's getting it for the holidays as a gift. Gank. I do like that it has a 4-point harness. It's pretty cool. And if you wanted to change out the cushion to a different one, but still wanted the massage, this is just a little unit that's inside of here that you can take out and put inside of any cushion that you want. Just taking out to show you. See, this is your dual vibrator for inside the cushion. It's back in there. Zip it back up. So what I did on mine, where I have a height issue, is I took the lower lumbar cushion, which is the one that this is, and I attached it behind the headrest so I could have massage on my neck. But this is originally designed for going right here as lower lumbar. Flipped it around just like that. And then these smaller ones here, I'm going to do something a little different with that because we don't want it going across our lever here for whenever the seat back goes back. So we're going to take it and we're going to tuck it in through the bottom, come out the back, and do the same thing on this side. So we have them down here now. And we're just going to rise them over. And loop it around. Like that. Or we can literally now bring them back around, but I don't want to do that. We're going to take them between here. And do it like that. So now we just have this one to go. And it goes right here. Hey Brian, building Josh a chair.
Oh
And yeah, let's go go ahead and
Who do you think?
take it right like that.
Who do you think, silly? I'm not here for you. I'm here for sale.
I'm going to cover it up. And this right here, we're going to tuck in right here.
It's building a chair.
There we go.
You're so smart.
Yeah, it's almost taken an hour because I'm doing a video of it at the same time.
You're gonna do a time lapse or something?
No, I don't do editing.
You don't do any editing?
No, I just post videos raw. Now we're gonna take it down.
Carrying that down?
No, I got it. Now we're just gonna take this down.
Sure, Kevin?
Yep. And the bottom came off. Press. The reason the bottom came off is because no one sit in it first to be able to make sure it stayed on. And we lost one caster. There we go. And here's where it's going to reside. And the person who is getting it, I built that system for him a few years ago. And this is what he's using. He doesn't like it because he can't keep his arms at a good height for gaming. So let's go ahead and take the bottom off and put the spacer back on. So here's our spacer. It's all three parts again. Turn some light on. Put the chair back on. scoop this over. Now we'll put the chair bottom back on. Now it's built. And there we go. Delivered. And there's the chair. Now guys, thank you so much for watching this holiday edition of unboxing the Gank gamer chair with adjustable seat back. And just because it took so long and everything, I may as well show you my chair that I have been using. So as you can see, you know, it's quite higher. And I keep a blanket over it. See, this is the lower lumbar cushion. And then I have a cushion that I had to get for lumbar support. I have a water bladder that's 4 liter, and here's the controls for the vibration cushion up here, and I have another vibration cushion motor in here. Then I have just a Ross's cheap memory foam seat cushion, and I have some memory foam pads where that the chair does, after 2 years of use, have quite a bit of what should we say, wear in. And then also you can see the chair is kind of tilted because of reclining. Yeah, there's the water bladder bag. Great chair. It's held up, you know, really clean. So I don't eat on the chair very often. And what we have coming up, just waiting to get the Penrose X, and we'll be doing the comparison unboxing for the Mobius Revised Edition, the Penrose, and then the Penrose X combined, which is what my last video was, that people seem to not like and keep giving a thumbs down on, because it was a preemptive unboxing of just the packaging box that it arrived in, just to make sure there was no damage. But guys, this is Auburn, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, take care. Happy holidays. The next video you see will be the reaction of the person receiving the chair. Take care. We'll see you later.